Edmonton's mayoral race is shaping up to be one of candidates with experience and newcomers to municipal politics bringing perspectives of their own. Case in point, Malik Chicati with his pledge of accountability and tough management. And Malik Chicati joins us now. Mr. Chicati, welcome to Alberta Primetime.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming in to see us. So what's driving your run for the mayor's chair?
Well, for so long, those who's been in council have been viewed as the most smart, intelligent. They have all the ingredients to become the next mayoral candidates. But for too long, this opportunity be given to them has gone to a point in time where they viewed as entitlement. Well, I've been here for 8 years. I've been here for 12 years. I've been here 20 years. Well, why wouldn't I be mayor? Well, they don't look at the results. You know, it's not something you get handed over to because you've been there for 20 years. We have to look at the results. And the disconnect between the council and the city of Edmonton, where it worked, where the reason why I decided, I think, you know, someone that actually know how the issues on the grounds is done should step in and, you know, solve the problem.
Okay, so now do you run as an independent?
Yes, I run as an independent, yes.
Did you give thought to building a party of your own, or is it
no,
you want to tackle this head on?
I just want to tackle it head on because I don't want anyone to seem to swear me one direction or the other, because I got calls to go to PACE and other platform and no, we'll bring money to the table, we'll do this but then when I went and sat down with them, I realized, nah, I mean, this has to be for the people, for small and medium-sized businesses and folks who have been struggling here in Edmonton, and not, you know, they bring in the money from lobbyists in the platform and put you there, and now you got a albatross around your neck. You have to do this. Someone behind you is pulling the strings, and no, I don't want that.
Okay, so you're running as an independent. Is there a spot on the political spectrum where you would land? Is there an ideology that you would bring?
I'm center left. I'm center left. And if I wasn't running, I would vote for any candidate that cares about, like, more NDP-ish or liberal values. The only side I'm fiscal about is when it comes to balancing the budget. But when it comes to social issues, I'm heavy on those things, about homeless issues, drug addiction and crime and public safety and those things, and housing, you know, low-income housing. I'm heavy on those things, and we need to look into those things. It's quite important.
We set up the conversation on your pledge of A, accountability.
Yes.
B, tough management.
Absolutely. So
as in leading the next council, what are the tough decisions that next council needs to make?
When it comes to we're $4.4 billion in the hole, and $1.5 billion already been spent, and then 1.8 new spending been approved. So it's close to 3.3 billion in the hole. So the next council has to understand how the city of Edmonton actually works. I think one of the biggest problems is you win election and you're in there. Now you're like a deer caught in the headlight. So here's a $10 million or $60 million snow removal budget, and you don't know the right questions to ask. Why did we arrive with 60 million? What exactly? Is it in materials? Is it in trucks, equipment? Overtime pay for the snow removal workers? Are they there whether it's snowed or not, or are they being called in? How you know, break this 60 million down so I can understand what I'm voting on? But no, here is $60 million go home. And then we sit back and got 32,000 emails, people complaining, why haven't you cleaned my cul-de-sac? Why haven't you cleaned the sidewalk? Because they've never done it before. And that's the problem. So someone like me who've done it before and understand how these things are budgeted, I can help them up to speed and say, if we go this direction, we'll end up where we don't want to be. If we go this direction, folks in Edmonton will be very happy, because I've been out there 2 in the morning shoveling snow, plowing snow, training snow truck operators to get their 40 hours to plow the snow. So I've done it. And I've looked at the budget. I've also signed the papers, done the overtime. I've had guys in my crew who've never operated ski stair. And I took them out in the yard and showed them a few things, how the ski stair operates and how it works. And we load it up and go out there and get our job done. Because I've worked in private sector. I spent 22 years in oil and gas, 6 years in coal mining before I joined the city. So I was the regional manager for an oil company in the Middle East and around the world. So I understand how private sector works. So efficiency is very important. So the council, if they don't understand that, the fact that I work for the city, I could get them up to speed. And I could say, okay, this is what we've done and failed. This is what we could do and succeed.
All right. So you bring experience to the table.
Yes.
But you are, to kind of bring it back full circle, you're facing experience.
Yes.
From those who are already there.
Yes.
How do you overcome that?
Well, those experience already there, I'll listen to them. I'm not, I've always said if everyone thinks like Malik, the world would be a very miserable place. I've always looked, I'm a Gemini, I'm very open to ideas and stuff. So those that brought experience, I want to see what they've done and succeeded, and what they've done and failed. Because in private sector, it's about results. Unfortunately, in government and politics, it's not about that. It's how much money you throw at a problem. So I'm all about results. I don't care if you've been there for 20 years, I'll listen to you. But if what you've done hasn't produced anything or revenue or saved money for the city or have made life easier for people and businesses and working class, I don't know if I'll go that direction. Facts are stubborn things. I like to look at issues and see the results as to, here's the money, go, or, oh, you've been here for 20 years. Well, I'll do what you told me to. No, if what you've done has worked, I'll go the direction.
All right.
Yeah.
We have to leave it there, Malik.
Yeah.
Great to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you very much.